Tengye Kungamsa, Tarin Pyo Gelo Nidon, Jada Shibju, Penda Tangbu, Tseba Juguda, Chilu Nidon, Chosum, Taosumbe, Tse Chik, Sapasan Re, Taringi, Pyogi Nindi Sanju, Lerim Nindishuge, Namje Tsewayi. Himachal Utula Lobde, Chino Constamgun Chimbuchola, Kawangi Chage, Bulam Shubre. Kasatse, Nustabge, Chino Constamgun Chimbuchola, Sugar, Taramsale, Niti, Shabu Tungi Duchawe, Kagarangade, Himachal Pradeshi, Utula Lobde, Labatarsungi, Kadun Zego, Teng Tangbu, Kundun Zur. Chidar Sudeb Shubeshin Chipju Kadin Jangde Zula Lobde Honorary degree of Doctor of Philosophy she Ribe Shunglugi Kewangi Chage Bisheta Zula Lobde Labatarsun Namla Chage Switzerlande Langdor Kalup Gachite.
I read out the citation. The watersheds of 6 July 1935 heralded the birth of His Holiness, the 14th Dalai Lama of Tibet. As a chivalrous, unarmed, unflinching vanguard of fundamental rights, progressive nationalism, and emancipation, he is an epitome of exemplary statesmanship in the contemporary world. Above and beyond the Tibetan cause, this visionary has dedicated his mind, body, and soul to the higher purpose of safeguarding humanity and the Almighty's creations, to author over 75 books and scholarly writings. Against this backdrop, it is not surprising to see that His Holiness has been inundated by hundreds of prizes, honors, and awards from across the world. His deeply reflective yet immensely practical erudite contributions span a broad range of contemporary and pragmatic aspects like peace, non-violence, interfaith dialogue, secularism, peaceful coexistence, humanism, sustainability, and universal responsibility. His followers span on unimaginable and incredibly broad spectrum of social, political, temporal, geographic boundaries. The Central University of Himachal Pradesh considers itself privileged in anointing this apostle peace, His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama of Tibet, with the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, D.Phil honoris causa.
Zula Lobda Dini Chilu Nidon, Chulur, Sazunane, Labatarsungi, Kadun Zego, Tomadimbre, Jinoko Semgi Chibuchogi, Zegueto, Mantutama Dewa Tukenda, Tungi, Mitugin Shadare, Sangme Debe Dewate, Dubkandu Chigiyu, Shiyun Nizu, Mashi Mongbaseve, Chidu Inche Kalopevdu.
Everyone wants a happy life. And everyone have same right to achieve happy life. We follow different sort of professions or different ways to achieve that goal. That's happy life. So now we should be serious how to achieve happy life, meaningful life, sensible life. Very purpose of education is actually reduce our ignorance, because always there is gap, appearances and reality. So education supposed to reduce that gap and getting fuller knowledge about the reality. Because our aim, goal, happy life must achieve through realistic approach. Just wishful thinking, right? Wishful thinking. Or even sort of prayer. Of course, I'm Buddhist monk. in my daily life. I do pray. And in fact, every day, about 5 hours, prayer, meditation mainly, analytical meditation, analyze. However, the real effect must come from action, not just desire or wish or even prayer. So therefore, if our method or way of approach become unrealistic, then no matter what sincere motivation and reasonable goal will not achieve. So, very purpose of education is to fulfill that goal and getting fuller knowledge. The goal, the path, how to achieve, and also is very important to know present condition. Without thinking the present sort of condition or states, just thinking about method or goal also become unrealistic. So we have to get fuller picture about what the present condition. And on that basis, how do we build happy life?
yang kwangsa chwa ge laba thasun gyu lobdu so samde tan tra lobdu so thaba lobjong kanjam shik nang yu ya mi jing ne de thari ne go zig yu be kalo phebden.
Now real life, eventually real life begin. In a way, while you carry study, school or college or university, still you see there's certain sort of way is something because of the fixed, right? And take for granted. Now your real life start, no guarantee. Everything depends on yourself. So life not easy. So right from the beginning, I think better, you see, to keep your mind, or things will be more complicated, more difficult. So then must, you see, prepare emotionally, or things may not be easy, so that when certain difficulties, certain obstacles, you see, happen, because you already prepared in your mind, will not disturb much. If you take for granted, things will be okay, and some sort of obstacles happen, then too much sort of disturbances, too much even sort of sadness or discourage, these things happen. So that I would like to share with you.
yang kwangsa chwa ge mutu kya ga ne mimbur chi shu gi mangzui ke kap nyenda yu gen shig re ke kap dine thabar ke da yu be kewa mangbu thun yu dingdi shin yu lam sui de zo chi ngo ba da penjo la te ba shi yin ba song za de da nyam du longo tong da ne kyu be kya ga gi su gyu ne tar be nang sam lo kong be tong gyu lab je te ya sung je du lab tu ba chi gu re che pheb du.
So these are not only ancient sort of culture or ancient sort of knowledge, but also very relevant to today's world. So thinking these things, or India, really, Bharat, really great sort of nation. Now, past greatness, when we read history, really admire. But not much effect. Present. So present now, what we should do, particularly you, our Guru, Guruji, young Guruji here. Now, combination, ancient Indian rich sort of thought, right? And modern sort of thought, modern education must combine.
Tena Tamar Constitution Lobru so Tade Turab Nisaji Badi Shide da Chamde Tembe Turab Shik Suju Gen Yube Mase Dengab Kyagana Koksa Rusungi Nyokte Rik Yongshin Bate Segu Gen Ya Yongzo Shunge Mirab Saba Kon number Yusogi Langdor Kalo Pebdu.
So now India, after independence, generally this country, most populated democratic country with rule of law and freedom of speech, freedom of press. I think overall this country much stable compared to neighboring states and some other states. However, time passes. I often is telling the spirit during freedom fight, like Mahatma Gandhi ji, Sardar Patel, all these sort of great sort of freedom fighter, they really stand principle with principle and carrying that sort of principle fearlessly, selflessly. Now, after India got independence now, nearly 70 years, now that spirit I think still need. Otherwise now, frankly speaking, corruptions, quite serious. So this, I think we are gradually losing our basic values or basic principle, truthful, honest. You, these young students, say, you truly belongs to the 21st century. 21st century, only the 30 years passed, so 12 years passed. The remaining of the century yet to come. So you have special responsibility and special opportunity. You see, to try to make this 21st century be century of peace, century of love, century of compassion. Then many man-made problems will reduce.
Dene nezu shedo chungwar kyana shungi pyoena pemisumla ranglu meseda dewa yobar nyene timda jibu chedu. Kasan dawa nibe tse nyusabye nyin luchuzong mima timgan sewe pemi lamu tundubla da kesan sunam tsesan kyab la lo ngume dawa chukji ki tse nyusagu nyin tsiri namge la ki ranglu meseda we nedyon da dewa yobar nyede she shindu mi tseso chebe nizu chede kaso sur duga zunju ki timche tangdu. Dadejar tsesan gyab shuwe pimi sumbade mingde nyeden ramidu kanda nezu shedo chungwar shisun chena lamu tundu la lo chonga duga zunju da lo sumring chepsi ki kenwa chogyu kesan sunam la lo chukji zunju da lo nyi ki chepsi kenwa chogyu dine tsesan gyab la lo chu zunju da lo jik chepsi kenwa chogyu timje jibu tangdu. Tse nyusabde nyin pimi tikzu ki suis kuzab tunche chogyaba tsinen samru lagi Australia trezo ki tumi ka chikda tuden nangde chilu nidong kune son tabar kyun pimi kyadan tungi kyana shungi tukzub chingi siju la shiwe ngogo chedu ranglu mesek tang yobada dedaji kone kubju dedongsu kyu yobe korso tade pyogi zada nedang ka trezo la nyensen shune pyogi nedun tola gyabgyor shukcheru yongtab nandu. 대가나신 유럽 브라질 구접 전중 우르 도지라기 유럽 trezo nangi pyoden gyabgyo namda 구접 대신 슝데 마임베 초바카 제기 pyoden 렌소 탱 kubju kubshi bekab tabar pyoden tola gyabgyo nawa tuji shubada 다데 자다기 내단 카 모드 나네 유럽 튼조네 체도 pyonen 자다 내단 독십 체도 페브로 슈도 디삼네 다른기 산조 레림 카 슈스메이 남정가 주 레림 셈바 투지체 샴라남싱고다 멘지칸기 세지상이 로드시로나
배결론이도 지겨 십주 변다 당배 칭이 슈탕 질론이도 쪽섬 다와 숨배 칭이 레사뱀바 레조 다가르 낙바 중제 살롱 최저 셴바탕 지 남고 케예베 군대기 차례 나와 마도 레셰 살바 레고축 미롱 시양 대인 추자키 예모 케베 드슈치 미롱 키시 대인 드슈게 바르토 드로게체 추자키 도제소 나네 칠라 텐드 자자낭 추작배 도제 체나 추자킹에 바시 월치기 배결론이도 지겨 십주 변다 당배 칭이 슈직당 질론이도 쪽섬 다와 숨배 체숨 레사님마 Retro dagar sari jungtre melung Trejor sana yang gongdro chakze sumdang karma shibji shibke par Nina kegi yoba tang teje bidi lonup ne changshar chokso gyuki yebe neba meza gyakba tang kangba bewa Xiang keje lede namzenba nangke Lakbar tu drenke namgo ke yebe drenbe che merung war zenba nangke tungchiche